Today I'm back with another tag video, and this is going to be the blind faith makeup tag. So if you want to see all my answers to the blind faith makeup tag, then keep on watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast, and today I'm doing the blind faith makeup tag. So this tag was created by Alexandria from Eyes of Alexandria. I will leave her original video linked down below. The whole premise of this video is if you lost your entire makeup collection and you couldn't repurchase things that you've already tried, you have to pick one item from each category of something that you haven't tried to rebuild your makeup collection after losing it all. I hope that makes sense. So basically it is a huge list of products that I haven't tried that I want to try, and if I lost my entire collection today, these would be the first things that I would purchase in each of these categories to try. Now for this video I tried to make sure that I only mentioned a brand once, so that kind of added an extra challenge for me. So the first category I've decided to go with is primer. Now for primer I would first pick up the Milk Makeup blurring stick. Now this is the stick that they sell that comes, it looks like a bit of a deodorant and you can like stick it all over your face, and I've heard really great things about this primer and I've seen a few people that I follow use this primer. I generally don't use primer, so if I was going to repurchase things or if I was going to try something new and it was the only thing in my collection, I probably would purchase primer last because it's not really a necessity for me. Then for foundation, this was a fairly easy one. There's been a few foundations released just recently that I have really wanted to try, but the number one on my list is the Juvia's Place Magic Foundation. I'm dying to try this foundation. It is fairly reasonably priced and I've seen really good reviews on it, and I've heard really good things about this foundation, and I'm just dying to try this foundation. It probably wouldn't be the best thing for me to purchase first off if I did lose my entire makeup collection, because it would take a couple of weeks to get to me from America, so maybe not such a good idea to choose. I think Juvia's Place, they always do really good sales, so you're bound to get this for an absolute steal if you can wait. If I can wait. If I can wait for the sale and the shipping, then I would get this for a steal. Next is concealer, and this was another easy one. This is a product that's been on my wish list for quite a while, and that is the Born This Way concealer. I still haven't had a chance to try this one. I'm just wanting to use up the concealers that I have, but luckily I haven't had a chance to purchase this one, otherwise I wouldn't be able to put it on this list. But I've heard really good things about the Born This Way range, the foundation and the concealer, but I had already chosen my foundation, so I went with the Born This Way concealer. Then we had setting powders, and I found a few setting powders that I would probably like to try, but there are other things from that particular brand that I preferred to have on my list. So I went with the Huda Beauty baking powders for this one. I've seen quite a few like larger YouTubers use this powder for baking and different things like that, but I think if I was able to get a good color to match my skin tone, I think it would be a fairly good product to use just to set my whole face. It is a baking powder, so I think it would probably have a better longevity and be able to help my makeup last quite a long time if I am using it on my oily skin. So I think with the combination of my oily skin and the design of the product, I think this would be a really good one for me to pick up. Moving in to blushes, bronzers, highlighters. So for blush, I actually these two are kind of a cheat. So the first product that I would like to buy, but I thought you guys thought this might be kind of cheating in terms of blush, would be the Jouer Bouquet d'Amour 6-pan blush palette. totally cheating. So instead of that, I have the Jouer blush duos, which is still cheating. It's still cheating, but it's not as cheating as a 6-pan blush palette. I only get 2 instead of 6. So, and they don't sell, I don't think they sell any of their blushes individually, so to be able to get this product I would definitely have to buy the palette or a duo. So it's cheating, but it's the only way that I can get the product. For cream bronzers, I would really like to try the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. I've been wanting to try that product for years and years, ever since it was a super popular product back in early beauty YouTuber community days, I've wanted to try this product, so I would definitely pick that one up if I could get my hands on it and if it was like one of the first things that I grabbed. And for powder bronzers, I went with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I don't think I would like the scent of this. I've heard some people say that the scent can be quite strong, but I think I would enjoy the product. So if the scent doesn't linger, I would definitely like to try that product. That's very polar opposite ends of the pricing scale. And for highlighter, I went with the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism powders. These released just recently and I have been like lusting after this product. The packaging is gorgeous and the swatches that Manny did on his YouTube channel are beautiful, and Lunar Beauty usually does not grab my attention and I don't generally like to support the brand all that much. Manny MUA is not one of my most favorite YouTubers. His content just doesn't really vibe with me or anything like that. It's not something that I go out of my way to watch, so he's never really a YouTuber that I really need to support or anything like that. But these highlighters definitely caught my attention, and they purely caught my attention because of the product, so I would really like to try these, and I have been tempted so many times to pick up one or two of these from Glam Radar, but so far I have resisted. For brows is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. Now, can you believe I haven't actually tried the brow pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I would definitely like to try more pomades. So I think if I lost all the brow products that I have in my collection, or even if I used them all up, I would probably look at getting the ABH brow pomade or a pomade from some kind of brand. For eyeshadow primer, I went with the P. Louise eyeshadow priming base or eyeshadow base. I don't know what it's called, but I've heard people really like this, and I've heard it's really good for helping your colors underneath stand out. It's a good sticky base, so I thought it was a good one. And because I'd already used Anastasia Beverly Hills, I couldn't go with theirs, and I couldn't really think of any other eyeshadow primers that I haven't tried that I would put on this list or want to try. For eyeshadow palettes now, I did put an eyeshadow palette on this list and it's kind of cheating, so I will say that one first, and it is the Be Perfect and Stacey Marie XL Carnival palette. I don't have this palette, but I do have the original Carnival palette from that collaboration, so I thought that I would kind of get away with it if I went with the XL palette because I don't have that product, but I have tried their eyeshadows and I do have the first edition of this palette, and there are color crossovers, so I think it doesn't really count. So my second option was the Menagerie Cosmetics Feral palette. The colors in that palette, every time I see pictures of it, swatches of it, looks using that particular palette, oh, it just grabs my attention every single time. I really want to get my hands on that palette at some point. Some of the bright colors in that palette are absolutely beautiful. Moving on to eyeliners. Now I have like two subcategories with these. So I went with cream eyeliners. So for cream eyeliners, I would go with the Inglot eyeliners. I think these would be a great option. They do have the primary colors as well in their eyeliner range, so I would be able to mix colors to create more colors and different things like that, so I think it would be a great option. For pencil eyeliners, I put the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencils. Once again, can you believe I haven't actually tried any of the Urban Decay eyeliners? Mascaras, and for this I thought, what the heck, let's splurge on mascara, so I put the Hourglass Caution Mascara. I've heard amazing things about this mascara, but as you guys know, one, I don't wear mascara often enough to justify the price tag, and two, the price tag is ridiculous for a mascara. The next ones, I have lip products. So for lip liners, I thought I would really like to try the Charlotte Tilbury lip liners, particularly the color Pillow Talk, because I remember every man and their dog were talking about the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat and Pillow Talk back in the day, so I thought it was about time that I try it, and if I lost everything, then this could potentially be a really good colour for me to match with other lipsticks. For lipsticks, I went with the Bare Pro Longwear lipsticks. These are in like a longer tube, a longer skinnier tube. They were released just recently. I've swatched these a few times on the back of my hand in Mecca, and some of the colours are absolutely beautiful. And if I went with like a bright colour in this, then for my liquid lipsticks, I would go with the M Cosmetics Infinite Lip Cloud, and I think I would be able to get a nude from them, so that would have me covered on both fronts. For lip gloss, I went with the Fenty Gloss Bomb. I still have not tried this, so I definitely would pick that one up if it was the first gloss that I was bringing into my collection, because the main reason why I haven't purchased it or tried it just yet is because I have so many other lip glosses in my collection. So if I had the chance to start all over again and only have one, I think I would definitely start with the Fenty Gloss Bomb and see if that covered all the desires of gloss that I have, and if it did, then I'd be done and dusted. The lucky last item on my list in my routine, can you guess what it is? It is setting spray. Now, this was quite difficult for me because for anyone that's been here for a while knows that I have a ever-growing collection of setting sprays. So there are quite a number of setting sprays that I have already tried and that I wouldn't be able to put on my list, so it was a little bit tough trying to find a setting spray. At first I thought maybe the Huda Beauty one that she just released, but I think for my liking it's probably a little bit too much like hairspray, so I passed on that one. And I did also mention Huda Beauty in the setting powder section. So for this category, even though I don't like supporting this brand, I went with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and everyone raves about this product, so I thought, what the heck, let's give it a try and see what it's like and see if it lives up to the hype. So those are my answers to the blind faith makeup tag. Let me know down in the comments box if you lost your entire makeup collection and you were only allowed to purchase items that you haven't tried yet. What would be some of the first few items that you would buy? I would love to know down in the comments section what your answers would be, because I found this in some categories a little bit difficult, only being able to pick one item. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like tag videos like this. Also, if you're new around here, I hope you would consider subscribing down below. I do a lot of makeup reviews, project pans and tag videos. If you enjoy that kind of content, I hope you would consider subscribing. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you over in the next video. Goodbye.